Hi everyone, it's Twyla, and I am here with Abby Waxman, who is a songwriter, musician of all sorts, a singer, and you are here outside Telio's restaurant on the Upper West Side. Tell us why.
To sing one of my songs that I wrote with Governor Andrew Cuomo. We wrote the words together, and the music is mine.
How did you write the words together?
He spoke as he does in the morning, and from his speech I took a couple of sentences, words, and worked them into my new song.
And what is the title of the song, Abby?
The title is "And We'll Be Strong in All the Broken Places." And that was his line. We'll be strong in all the broken places.
Speaking of strong in all the broken places, you ride a Harley.
No, not a Harley. It's a scooter, but I'm glad it looks like a Harley, but it's a scooter. It's from Taiwan, it's Sim. It's wonderful, but I don't get any exercise, which is terrible.
So are you, you're a songwriter, not just of this song?
A what?
You write more than this song.
I've copywritten over 200 songs.
And can you describe your style for us?
Everything, from this to that, in between. I write children's songs, I write songs when I'm in love, when I'm in hate, all sorts of songs. I sang at Birdland on Monday nights.
You sing every...
I used to sing in Birdland.
How wonderful.
And I would sing, and they had wonderful pianists, Billy Stritch, Mel Fruck, and I'd sing my songs and they could read my terrible handwriting.
It's your profession then is as a songwriter.
No, profession means you make money from it. The only one who made money from my music is the Copyright Office.
What do you do elsewise?
I had a business which was Songwriter Graphics, which was very good for my ego, but not good for my rent, to which I played. I worked on a lot of temporary works, temporary jobs, and I worked in publishing for many years.
What
From Woody Allen's books to Dan Richter, to Random House, Dell, Gossett Dunlop. I've worked a lot in the printing of the book.
So you are in production?
Production, exactly. I see you know it.
And are you a native New Yorker?
I most certainly am.
And how did you discover that you have a gift for songwriting?
I didn't. That's a good question. I would be writing and not knowing it was important. I remember one of the first songs I wrote, my sister had a boyfriend he had a Cadillac, a yellow Cadillac. And I would just make up songs, and I found I was always singing, but I didn't know that the writing and creating of the songs was important. I've had a lot of hard time realizing a lot of what I do is important when I never realized it.
Now, you're here with a keyboardist and a bass player. How did you discover them? How did you...
Well, underneath this wonderful shade that you see here, it used to be Cleopatra's Needle.
Exactly.
And I sang there for years, for many, many years.
It closed in December, yes?
On December 31st. It was such a shame. It was wonderful. They had great musicians. And not only that, it was not crazy expensive, but it closed, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was a sad thing.
I sang many of my songs. The pianists, the musicians would get very frustrated with my lead sheet. Lead sheet is a piece of paper with the music and the words on it. And it was always very messy. I'd write it over 100 times. Every one of my songs is written over about 2,000 times.
When you're at home, what kind of music do you listen to?
One of the problems, I listen to classical too much. I wanted to be an opera singer. Didn't make it. I still want to be an opera singer. But I had a teacher, Les Stallman, from Americans with Songwriters Organization, and he would always scream at me for not listening to popular music, which I really should do. The owner of Birdland, Giordani, would say that, Abby, if you don't get your music out, you're going to die with a whole bunch of loose leaves on top of your piano. So I have to get my music out.
And are there other places in the city now that you go to and sing, because it's a challenge?
This is the first. When you say now, since the coronavirus, which is the worst tragedy the world has ever had. I had been a volunteer at Sloan Kettering Cancer Hospital for over 35 years, and I went, and it was such a tragedy when people got cancer. And now, when I see what's happening with the virus, it is the worst thing that ever happened in the world.
And is there one piece of advice, not from Governor Cuomo, but from you, that you would like to give to people? One piece of encouragement or advice?
To hang on, to be positive, to try to help other people. There's something very strange about helping other people, making you feel very good. So that's one way to feel better, is helping other people from a distance of 6 feet.
I know.
But also, and just knowing, my life, my father died when I was 3. He had leukemia. He brought the water from Neversink to New York City, and I've had not such an easy life, but I would say that people should hang on to help people. That's a good way to handle depression, to help save you. Feel so good when you do that.
Thank you so much, Abby.
Give me your name.
Twyla. I'll email it to you.
Very good. Very
Thank
good.
you.